There might be nothing cooler than Mark Bolan's scream.
Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it. That might be the actual coolest scream in rock and roll.
How long do you think it took him to get that just perfect?
He does that all the time. He does it in Bang a Gong. He has that same kind of I don't know. It's just him. It's just him. Who do you think's got the coolest scream in rock and roll?
Ooh, it's a tough one. I mean, there's Robert Plants, there's the Steve Tylers of the world.
Steven Tyler's got a good scream.
That's a tough one, man. I'd have to drink on that one, think on that one for a while.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I still think he might have the best one.
Yeah.
Roger Daltrey had a good one too.
Yeah, Roger Daltrey. I'm thinking of good screams.
Okay, folks, welcome back to Heard It on the X, the completely out-of-hand music show. I want to remind everybody the Edge of the Unknown follows us. Mark Henry has excellent programming. It's superb.
He's got a good scream, too.
Does he have a good scream?
I've heard him scream.
He's good at naming people because he gave Jim that great name.
Speedball?
Speedball's a great name. But his show is fantastic. It's like things that go bump in the night. It's, a little bit of conspiracy theory stuff. It's a really, really great show. Once again, local show out of Buffalo, which is what we're all about here. Local programming, which is cool. And his show is great. He handles it really well. He gets his fair share of...
Unlike us. He's professional.
I know he is. He's a lot more pro than us. He really is. He really is. Right now, we're going to the phone, and we're going to be joined by a friend of yours, Ross, and you're the one who turned us on to her, Miss Jackie Wilson.
Yes.
Jackie, are you there, hon? Hello? Did we lose Miss Jackie Wilson?
Mark Henry was supposed to pay that phone bill, so maybe he's not.
Again with the phone bill not being paid.
Maybe he isn't as professional as we just talked him up to be.
But just to let people know, Jackie Wilson is the voice of the Bourbon Street Blues and Boogie Bar in Nashville, Tennessee on Printers Alley. For those misconceptions that Nashville is only about country music, people couldn't be more wrong. The blues is alive and well there, and that's thanks to Phil Martin, who owns the Bourbon Street, and his wife Jackie, who was a finalist last year in American Idol. And we're bringing her to town. She's just got a great blues R&B voice, and she's coming in to perform here in Buffalo for our Royal Southern Brotherhood show on August 2nd at the Willow Creek Winery, which is Devin Allman, Mike Zito, Cyril Neville, Enrico Scott from Derek Trux's band. Also, Dive House You Knew will be on that bill. Your friend of the show, our friend McKay's.
I think she's with us on the line right now. Jackie, are you there, hon? Jackie?
Uh-oh.
Wow, can't hear her.
Maybe Jackie, Jackie, are you there?
There. I hear beeping.
Jackie, are you okay? Hit 911 if you need help. Do you need help, Jackie?
There she is.
Can you hear me?
Jackie, are you in the trunk of a car somewhere?
There we go.
There we go.
Excellent. Jackie, welcome to the Heard It on the X show.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Ross was just telling us, giving us a little backline. Give us a little backline on Jackie one more time because I was busy fighting with the phone.
Oh, I've been doing my homework in Nashville the last 2 or 3 years, and one of the great places there, the legendary Bourbon Street Blues and Boogie Bar, it has been great to us. It's been our second home, our Rockabilly brand clothing, and the first time or two down there, I didn't get a chance to see Jackie perform because I was doing other things in the country music genre. Finally saw her, and I'm like, we've got to get this girl up to Buffalo. Started doing my homework on her because she's doesn't say too much about what she does. She just gets up there and belts out songs with every amazing player that comes through Nashville, which is pretty much everybody. Everybody who's in anybody in music has played the Bourbon Street stage at one time or another. Gretchen Wilson's.
Yes, they have. James Brown.
Yep, the list is just unbelievable, and it's on the Bourbon Street site. But Jackie's coming in August 2nd, and we might sneak her in a couple other gigs too that week. But she's coming in and perform.
She's going to come in and perform?
At Willow Creek Winery.
And Jackie and Phil own the Bourbon Street?
Yes.
Or she?
No.
We do.
Yes,
you own the Bourbon Street.
Yes.
So not only are you a performer, but you both own a bar that has launched some careers and seen some people come through.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yes. We are honored to own that place, and the music just lives on there. Everybody that, like Ross has said, and Ross, thank you so much for having me on the show, and I'm so excited to be a part of the festival up there. So, but yeah, I mean, we've owned it for the last couple of years, and we just kind of took it over after it had been shut down for about 10 months, and reopened it, and wanted to bring it back, and keep it and keep the essence of what Bourbon Street Blues and Boogie Bar is about. So
how long have you owned the bar, my dear?
We've owned it for 2 years, a little over 2 years.
So you were singing way before you owned the bar?
Way before, actually, and I sang there way before I owned it, yeah.
Oh, no kidding. So that's kind of cool. That's actually cool. So let's focus on the singing end of it. Ross had showed me a video of an American Idol. Would that be considered a tryout? That's not a tryout. That's more of a...
Yeah. American Idol audition. I made it on American Idol on season 10, and made it to the top 40 of that. And
which is amazing. Congratulations. That's really...
Speaking of screams, I heard y'all talking about screams and Steven Tyler. Yes, I think his is the best. But maybe it has something to do with me kind of knowing him a little bit.
Yeah.
How nerve-wracking is it to audition in front of someone like Steven Tyler?
You know, it was pretty nerve-wracking, you know, because I'm thinking, wow, he's such an amazing voice and amazing talent. Randy Jackson's another amazing talent. Jennifer Lopez, amazing talent. So just to have all three of them kind of looking at me, and I'm on the Ryman stage here in Nashville, Tennessee, and you know, in this amazing room, and the comments are just unbelievable, you know, and I made a lasting impression on them, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, if people didn't see that, you can go to Miss Jackie Wilson on her Facebook page, and there's about a 3-minute clip there, and she just gets up there, you know, belts it out, and Steven Tyler says, you sang that song like you wrote it, and that's... You couldn't find a bigger compliment in music.
And that was the beginning of his amazing comments.
Yeah.
You never know, too, because, I mean, as a viewer, you know, they edit things and stuff like that, but it seemed like just before...
Oh, they edit things, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. That's what they got to do. But it seemed like just before you were kind of a little nerved up, too. I mean, it has to be very nerve-wracking to just walk in and acapella. It's got to be crazy nerve-wracking.
Into it. I auditioned originally and didn't make it through the cattle call. And then some of their people saw me, heard me, and said, oh, my God, you got to try out. You got to come try out. So it was a very, like, wham, bam, last minute, walk in there, do your thing. And, you know, so next thing I know, I'm just, like, in front of judges. I'm like, oh, my gosh, you know. So it was a little nerve-wracking, you know.
Yeah, kudos to you. I think that's got to be incredibly hard.
Thank you.
And you're going to be up here August 2nd at the Willow Creek Winery?
I am. I'm so excited, and I've never been up that way, so I'm very excited to check it out.
It's a killer venue.
Do me a favor, Jackie. Will you do me a favor? Say Willow Creek Winery for me.
Willow Creek Winery.
Do you find it hard to say that? I find it's so incredibly hard for me to say.
Rich, you got to remember, you've tried it before, but that's after you've had like 6 or 7 wine slushies.
Yeah, that's right.
It gets harder.
I'm half in the bag now, but still, it's such a hard. You know, we should call it the WCW or something because
that sounds like some sort of wrestling.
It does.
Wrestling. It sounds like a wrestling.
It does. That's what Josh just said.
Well, by the end of the night, who knows what could happen?
Yeah, it sounds like Ross is going to body slam me into that little pond that they have over there.
So is Jackie bringing a band up with her?
No, Jackie. We're still working.
I'm going to be singing with the guitar.
Yeah.
He's got a friend there. What's his name?
Pat Harrington is a local kid here.
Okay.
He's a great kid from Fredonia. He's played with Dickie Betts. He's been invited on stage with Gary Clark Jr., Devin Allman. So the show is...
Mike Zito. Mike Zito's going to be there, too.
Yeah,
Which both Mike Zito and Devin Allman have played at Bourbon Street Blues and Boogie Bar, so I've had the pleasure of meeting them there and getting up and playing with them there, too. They're fantastic. It's
a big... it's Thursday, August 2nd. It's the Royal Southern Brotherhood. It's a new band. Getting a lot of great press. It's Devin Allman, Mike Zito, Enrico Scott, Cyril Neville. And also we'll have Dive House Union in front of the show, Mick Hayes, and Jackie's going to come and do a special acoustic performance at the beginning. And I just put this together the other day with Mark Alfieri. I believe Jackie comes in that Tuesday, July 31st, and we're going to have her up at the Bike and Blues Night at the Armour and Tavern.
Oh, that's good. That's great.
She'll go up and do a little set there, so her and Pat can get acquainted with each other before they get in front of the big crowd on that Thursday night.
Well, that's excellent.
Yeah. So, and like I said, they've been fantastic hosts to us. I mean, they've made the Rockabilly people feel like at home. Phil's just a great. He's exactly where he deserves to be. You know, hosting one of the best bars in the country for music. And like I said, there's that misconception that Nashville's all country. This is.
It ain't all country. That's
no. You know what, Jake? Is she gonna be in over a Sunday? Bring her into the studio.
She won't be here on a Sunday.
Oh, you're not gonna be here on a Sunday.
No, she has commitments and everything. But like I said, this is the beginning of a long working relationship with Jackie and Phil. So we'll have her.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
There's so much I got going on. I wanted to tell you guys about.
What is your website? How does someone get a hold of you?
MissJackieWilson.com. They can go there and sign up to receive different updates and things like that. And from there, they can link to my Facebook page or my Twitter and MySpace page. and all of that, where we try to keep that as updated as possible. But I just had a song that I co-wrote, get cut by another artist that came out this past Tuesday. So got a lot of stuff going on, singing at Bourbon Street, singing out of town, singing at the Willow Creek Winery for the Royal Southern
Dude, she
Brotherhood.
says it so good.
I know. It just
She
flows
just
off her
comes-
tongue.
Really, maybe you should be the show host because I can't say that. WCW, that's what I say. You're going to love it out there, too. Doug Metzer is a great guy. It's a great venue. Very, very picturesque. It's really a cool place. It's awesome.
Awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah, they're going to have their first visit to the falls. We're going to make sure they get up there on their off day there on Wednesday. So, like I said, they've taken great care of us, so we're going to show them.
Sticker out there on the.
Maybe she could walk across the wire. Is the wire still
Sticker
there?
out there on the wire.
Jackie, how do you feel about that? Because we could film this, and we could probably get you a lot of press if you want to walk across this wire.
Maybe if you sing while
Acapella.
you're walking across.
Sing
Yeah.
acapella
While
on the
walking
wire.
across. There you go. I'll do it.
All
She
right.
could sing the American national anthem and halfway through switch over to the
Then just
Indian.
switch,
There you
yeah.
go.
That would be. Don't worry, we'll manage you from here on in. We got you covered, hon. So you got
I
to go.
love it. I love it.
You go to MissJackieWilson.com and Sunday after that weekend, if you've got time, and we can call you again. We'd just like to call and do a follow-up call and see how you liked it up here and check out how the shows went. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's great. That sounds great to me.
Perfect. And then maybe if we came down to Nashville, you could buy us a beer.
Oh, I will definitely.
We're leaving now. We'll be
And
there.
definitely, if you guys can check out my new song that just got released on Tuesday by Rachel Crow. It's called "What a Song Can Do."
Rachel
right.
Crow.
Yeah.
So is it on her site?
It's on her site. It's on iTunes. You can get it there. But it's called "What a Song Can Do," and Rachel Crow. Just she was actually on X Factor. She's an amazing artist, an amazing vocalist for 14. She's got some powerhouse vocals.
So
And
we want to check out Rachel Crow and the song that was written by Miss Jackie Wilson.
She co-wrote it.
And
called "What a Song Can Do."
What a Song Can Do. And we can't wait to hear about you and hear you up here, and we're going to see you down at that performance, okay, my dear?
Awesome. I'll be singing that song live. You can sing it and hear it in person too.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, guys.
Thanks, Jackie. Take
All right,
care.
talk to you soon.